Hey, it's me, Joanna-Marie, and I'm back. In honor of my birthday, I wanted to do 22 things that I've learned in 22 years. So we're going to jump right into it. We ain't going to waste no time. I have divided up everything into categories with relationships with self, relationships with others, and relationships with life. So we're going to start with relationships with self. My number one thing is do not stress over the stuff that does not need to be stressed over. What I mean by don't stress over things that don't need to be stressed over, if you're not going to give a fuck about it next year, next month, or next week, don't stress about it. I've learned that pretty early on, and I've been living life stress free. Don't stress about things that don't got shit to do with you. If Kiki going through with her man, Kiki going through with her man. That got nothing to do with you. All you can do is be supportive, but don't let that stress you out. The next thing is you should give yourself breaks. This was pretty hard for me to learn at 21 because I'm so used to being on the go. How you go through elementary, middle school, high school, you're just go, 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 go. You always know where you're going. You know what your end goal is. And it's just like, you were never really given breaks, really, except for summer. But it's like you're so used to going, going, going that it's just like you feel out of place when you're not going. Or at least I do. So like what I learned is, girl, go to fuck sleep, rest, meditate, get a massage, journal. Just give yourself that break that you need. So y'all ever hear that social media is not reality? Because it's not. Like, I've done met some bitches, ooh, she's bad. The whole time she's sitting here asking everybody for $20 just to get her hair done. I had a friend like that. She used to get her hair done every 2 fucking weeks. And I remember it was COVID and she couldn't afford to get her hair done. So she went around asking everybody for $20 just to get her hair done. Said it was for some contacts or some shit. So it's like, I get in a grand scheme of things, you see people on social media and you want to be just like them, but really, most of them are not even living a life that they are posting. Social media is curated just to give an illusion. So don't feel like you're behind on life just because this person 21 with a BMW and they're making 6 figures, supposedly. Maybe they not. Maybe they're lying. Because most of the time they are fucking lying. And that goes into do not compare yourself with others. We all had different starts and different foundations in life. So for you to sit there and compare yourself to the next person, then half the time, just because you came from the struggle, it don't make that much of a difference. It just makes you more motivated to get out of the struggle, if you think about it. Because I be sitting here upset with people because, oh, mom and dad be helping with the car payment, mom and dad helping them get through school, and I'm just trying to figure out life on my fucking stuff. Like, damn, bitch, I'm jealous. But it's at the end of the day gotta end. My motivation is to get up out my situation. And that could probably make me more motivated than the next person. So never compare yourself to others because you're still in joy away from yourself. You could be accomplishing a lot, but because you're sitting here comparing yourself with somebody else, you can never give yourself the praise. Always do what's best for you because at the end of the day, everybody gonna do what's best for them. And what I mean by that is everybody is out for themselves. And it's like, especially in your 20s, like you should be really selfish. You should be selfish with your time. You should be selfish with your energy because you're building yourself from the ground up, brick by motherfucking brick. You should not be trying to waste your energy on helping this person, helping that person. You can't even help your fucking self. You need to focus on yourself. And always do what's best for you because, like I said, everybody gonna do what's best for them. I'm not saying be a selfish person and always do what's, but like, I'm gonna say, for example, say you in a relationship and it's toxic and you're like, oh, I really want to stay with him to help him get better. But at the same time, it's depleting you and your energy. You need to get the fuck out. Like, that man ain't even trying to help himself. He just happy that you there to be his maid, to be his mama. Get the fuck up and do what's best for you. Period. My next one is, because I struggled with this growing up, is saying no. Be comfortable with the word no. A lot of people feel like they have to say yes to family members and friends. And really, you have free will. You can motherfucking say no. You can say no. Just say it with me. No. You want to do it again? No. It's a very powerful word. At the end of the day, I gotta stop saying that. We all have free will. If it's not something that you want to do, don't force yourself to do it. If it's not making you happy, don't say yes. If it's not something you want, don't say yes. Don't make people feel like they can force you into saying yes. Just say no. Just say with me. And oh, no. I also feel like people need to practice saying without justifying why the fuck they say. I'm saying no because the answer is no. There's no other reason. I don't need to explain. And I feel like people over explain themselves a lot. A lot of the time we want to please everybody, but we cannot please everybody. Shit. I know I can't please everybody because I can't please my damn self. So the answer for you is no. And I'm not going to justify it for you. But going into saying no, you should be able to have boundaries and standing on them. Because you can have boundaries, but if you're not standing on them, what's the point? So have those boundaries, set them, and stand on them. Because ain't nobody going to take you seriously if you're like, oh, like, I don't like the way you talk to me, yet they still in your life. You get what I'm saying? I don't like the way you treating me, but yet they still in your life. But what's the point of you even opening your mouth and saying that? I realized that when I started creating boundaries for myself and other people in my life, especially when it comes to friendships, relationships, family, people at first, they fucking hate you because they don't understand it. But once you stay consistent with your boundaries, they start to respect it because you're consistent. This is what you mean. This is what you're going to do. And you standing on it. Don't let family try to coerce you into whatever. Like, you need boundaries with family as well. Just because they're your family doesn't mean. This is something I need to live by because sometimes I just be getting in that mode where I'm just like, everybody hates me and they want me to die and shit. Like, I need to grow up. Oh my God. I know y'all like, this bitch is so annoying. But like, everything is happening for you and not to you. Do not be afraid of failure. I feel like a lot of us are scared to go into our dream careers, whether it's being a content creator or an influencer, or like, I'll say maybe just going to college. Because for some people, that's just hard for them. And they're scared that, oh, I might start this class and I might fail, or I might start this YouTube channel and nobody might watch. But you never know until you try. So it's like, you got to be okay with failing at first, because when you fail, you learn. For example, I could just be like, I want to do YouTube, but because I'm scared no one's going to watch it, I just never do it. Versus me hopping online, just trying to make videos and see what people like. Being fearful of failure holds us back from taking risks that we probably would be successful from. And the other thing is, things take time. So just because something is taking time to work out for you, does it actually mean that you're failing? It just means things take time. You should look at your failure as a life lesson or feedback or something that you need to work on. And you need to think of it in this way. Each failure leads you to success. Rome was not made in one day. The Kardashian empire was not made in one fucking day. So it takes time. My next thing is to invest in yourself. Whether that be investing in knowledge, investing in looks. I recommend investing in looks. Because like, when you look good, you feel good. And then when you feel good, everybody want to have your energy and bounce off of it. People gravitate towards you. You get so much stuff when you invest in yourself. When you actually give a damn about what you look like, how you look like, and how you present yourself. Invest in having demeanor. Is it demeanor or demure? Invest in having tact and class. That's what a lot of people my age, I know I'm cussing a lot in this video, but having class and tact, it will get you a lot of places. Invest on building social skills. You should invest in building social skills, because those social skills will help you network with other people and you get to know a lot of different people. This is more so something that you develop as you get older, but try to develop discernment. I'm working on it. I'm working on developing discernment. I have an issue with wanting to help people, especially when I see people that look just like me, are the same age, same background. I want to step in and help. And I'm learning that maybe I should be slow. I will still help them. Yes, of course, help them. But maybe don't share so much or get so close with them so quick. Feel things out. And once you take your time getting to know people, whether that be friendships, relationships, you start to develop that discernment, and you start to pick up on traits that you like and don't like about that person. And then you go on from there. Because not everybody's going to be your best friend. Not everybody's going to be your friend. Sometimes you just need acquaintance. So just because you don't like certain personality traits doesn't mean that you have to hate that person. It just means that person might not be good to fit in the friend box or the best friend box or whatever box you want to put them in. Focus on listening to that inner voice. If your heart and your brain is telling you something ain't right, it ain't right. Matter of fact, just listen to your brain. Because your heart be having you jacked up. Because I know it be having me jacked up sometimes. So just listen to what's up here. Use common sense. Because sometimes common sense ain't common. Another thing I learned is that you need to focus on building yourself. Some of us have those parents that be our family members that will ask you for favors, ask you for money. Baby, I ain't got shit. I only got what I look like trying to take care of you when I can't even take care of myself. And that's what you need to think about. When people are asking for stuff, think about, can I even do this for myself? If you're struggling to even do that for yourself and you can't do it 2-3 times over, you should not be doing it for anybody else. And they can see it and be like, oh, you're so selfish. You're so selfish. Don't put yourself in a hole trying to help people. Overextending yourself has never benefited you, ever. I never overextended myself and somebody had helped me. So do what you can, but don't do too much. You should be focusing on your personal growth, who you want to be as a person, as a woman, as a man. You need to focus on school. If you're going to school, you should be trying to get some type of education. You don't have to go to college, but focus on growing as a person. Do not let other people hinder your growth. The last thing I have for relationships with self is do not overshare your life. People do not need to know the nitty gritties of your fucking life. They do not need to know that your grandma elbows are fucking ashy. They do not need to know who you dealing with. And I learned when I kept my life private, everything is so much peaceful. I actually don't even, when I'm in a relationship, I don't even post who I'm with. I don't. I might post their finger, their thumb, something, their hair. But other than that, no. I'm not. Because the moment you start to posting, I don't know. Y'all ever believe in an evil eye? I just feel like people be plotting on your downfall. So even with my friends, my closest friends, I wait till the very last minute to be like, this is what I'm doing, because evil eye is a thing. Not a lot of people are wishing the best for you. And that's what you need to realize. When you sit here and you sharing all this information about yourself, people can actually use that against you. Whether you think it's just you being vulnerable and know they want to do it, yes, they will do it. So now we're going to be moving into relationships with others. My first thing for relationships with others is be grateful for the people that you have in your life. I remember there was a period of time where I was going through depression, and I was so focused on who was not there for me that I didn't even focus on the folks who was there for me. And I know that shit was hard. I know a lot of people that was there for me, they probably said, this girl is so fucking annoying because all she do is cry and mope all day. But that was because I was focused on the wrong things, and I should have just been grateful that someone was trying to be there for me, take me out to eat, give me flowers, book vacations. But I'm sitting here focused on, oh, this man won't, blah, blah, blah. He won't talk to me, but he'll talk to us. That was a big lesson I had to learn once I tried to. But another one is, this is really for the women. Decenter men from your fucking life. I swear, a bad man could lead you to a bad life. I've seen girls straight from high school, because wasn't too long ago I was in high school. Now I'm getting old, but it wasn't too long ago. But I remember there are some girls where I'm like, wow, she was really smart and she was going to go to college, but then she stayed home because of a man and got pregnant and had a baby. And now struggling to make ends meet. Decenter men from your life. I'm going to say this randomly through this fucking rant because it's just decenter them. They are not the end all, be all. Like, there is so much to life outside of men that it literally boggles my mind when women be catty over them or have issues because of them. It's like, you could just easily let that man go, but you're choosing not to. And you would benefit. I see women thrive so much more without a man than with a man. And it's like, love will come when it comes. You cannot force it. I feel like, especially like early 20s, girl, you need to focus on getting to know yourself. Because I'm going to say, what, you 18, you with a man, you get pregnant, y'all get married. By the time you like 21, 22, you gonna look at yourself in the mirror and be like, bitch, I don't even know myself. I don't even know myself. What the fuck do I want for myself? And then what happens when you center yourself around a man? You don't actually have a fucking personality. You don't know what the fuck you like. All you know is what the fuck your man likes and what he likes to do. But what the fuck do you like to do? Who are you as a person, as a woman? Who the fuck are you? Do you even have friends? Decenter men from your life. Still hang out with your friends. Still go out to eat. Still go out to drink. Because at the end of the day, they got an end. And I don't know too many men where they're like, oh, I love that my woman's underneath me. Girl, get out the fucking house. Call a friend, grab a drink, and get the fuck out that house. Do not be afraid to cut people off. I don't give a fuck if it's your grandma. If grandma is doing toxic things and saying toxic things and making you feel a certain way about yourself, cut that woman off. Cut her off. Cut her off. I don't care if it's your mama. A lot of people come from toxic families, toxic dynamics. You gotta cut it off. It's not helping you thrive and survive. It gotta go. It gotta go. If it's not paying your bills, it gotta go. If it's draining all the life and the energy from you. So the next two things I'm gonna say is similar, but it's different. So just bear with me. Just bear with me. The first one is surround yourself around people who have similar goals to you. Because I feel like once you surround yourself with people who have similar goals and they're in alignment with what you want to do with life, everything just flows smoothly. Because say you want to go to the gym 5 times a week. If Sally want to go to the gym 5 times a week, she gonna be like, yes, girl, let's go to the gym together. And then now look at y'all. Y'all going to the gym 5 times a week together. But if you got a homegirl who not really trying to get better, she gonna make so many excuses to not go to the gym. And it might affect you on if you go to the gym or not. Because you might be like, hey, girl, let's go to the gym. And she's like, oh, well, I got this coming up. Or wait till the very last minute and be like, oh, no, girl, I can't make it. Now you want a bad mood. Now you don't want to go to the gym. Make sure everybody that you hang out with has goals. Because some people just be floating through this world with not a thought, not a goal in sight. And I don't know how the fuck they do that. So, like I said, this is similar, but it's not. Surround yourself with people who are already in spots and places that you would like to be. And I'm saying this because them motherfuckers can put you on game. For example, I want to do Airbnb. I don't know shit about Airbnb. I know a girl who does Airbnb, so catch her in December because I'm finna make a video of me setting up my Airbnb. But because I didn't know how to do Airbnb, and that's something she's been doing because she's a realtor and she has investment properties, I'm going to absorb everything she's telling me. And she even said she's going to take me step by step. People love to mentor other people. Use that to your advantage. You can tell a person, hey, I really look up to you. I admire what you do. Can you show me? Don't be afraid to ask them. Because how else are you going to get anywhere in the world if you don't know? You can skip so many failures by going up to somebody else who's already doing something that you want to do and asking them how to do it the right way. Make sure they're successful in it though. If they're not successful in doing what you want, don't be. So my final category is life. Whatever career you want to go into, work in that industry first. So for example, I want to be a dental hygienist. I think it was 2021 where I got my dental assistant license. I did not like being a dental assistant, but I got to see how it was to be a hygienist on a day-to-day. And I like the fact that they just work alone on their patients and they just tell a doctor when there's a cavity. I like the flow of work for a dental hygienist. I watched it for myself and I was like, this is something I could do every single day. Same thing with working with a law firm, because I thought I wanted to be a lawyer. I was regretting going into dental class. What if I wanted to be a lawyer? Working at a law firm made me realize you don't have a life outside of that job, unfortunately. You're always on call. You're always getting off late. You're always coming in early. It's not the life I want to live. I like flexibility and freedom. So once you dive into that industry and get like a little peep of it, then you can see like, this is something I want to do for myself. Always further your education. And I know school isn't for everybody, but that doesn't mean that you just stop learning completely. Hop on your Zoom, hop on TikTok, go to YouTube University, read a book, something. Like, being dumb is not cute. Nobody wants to be around someone who is uneducated and dumb. My last and final one would be to save, 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 save. I know this is like practical and common sense, but it's just like, I don't know, in my generation, keeping a job is really freaking hard. And then they said something about taking our social security check away. We don't even know when we gonna get it. They keep pushing it back. So I recommend, if you make enough where you can save, definitely save and put that towards your retirement. Put it into a Roth IRA savings account. Invest some portions of your savings into something, because we are living in uncertainty right now. But that's it for today. That was my video. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll be back with another video.